Lexie, and today I'm going to be showing you my everyday, well not everyday, but most days, summer makeup routine video because I asked in a previous video if you guys wanted to see this and a ton of you said that you did, so I thought I would film it for you guys. But this isn't going to be like the normal kind of makeup video that I do where I just like do voiceover or just like show the products in a cutaway and stuff. This is going to be a like chit chat, get ready with me version. So I'm just going to be like talking to you guys through it and showing you everything I use and probably talking about some random stuff too. So, you know, if you want, you can go and get your makeup and get ready with me too. So like we're getting ready together and yeah, you can grab a snack, whatever. And without further ado, since I feel like this video is already going to be pretty long, let's just get started. So right now I have no makeup at all on my face. The only thing that I put on so far is my SPF like sunscreen, and this is by Elta MD Skincare. It's the UV Clear SPF 46 sunscreen, and I just put it all over my face and my neck to protect my skin from getting burnt. And honestly, I feel like this is probably why I'm so pale. Like my body will get tan whenever I go outside during the summer, but since I wear like such high SPF on my face, it's probably why I'm pretty pale. But you know, it's better to be pale and protected than tan and burnt. I like this stuff. I usually wear it every single day, whether I'm wearing makeup or not. So that's really the only face makeup I wear in the summer. I hate wearing like BB creams or foundations or any heavy face makeup because it always makes me break out and I usually just end up sweating it off. So the only thing I'm doing for, I guess, sort of face makeup is using this concealer. It is by CoverGirl and Olay. It's called the Depuffer. And I just like to put this under my eyes because even though it is summer, I still like don't sleep very much, which I know I should. But yeah, I just like to use this stuff. It kind of helps with under eye circles and that sort of stuff. And way too much just came out right now. That's what's kind of annoying about this thing. It just like all comes out at once, but you know, what can you do? And sorry if my makeup doesn't look that good today because it's really hard to do well like on camera. I feel the pressure right now, but yeah. I know the best way to do like under eye concealer is do the triangle, but I've found that personally that doesn't really work well for me. I mean, I know it works well for some people, but yeah, just for me personally, I haven't really found that to work too well. So I'm kind of just like applying it right underneath my eye. And by the way, just in case any of you guys were wondering, because I always get questions about it, the thing behind me right now is a tapestry, I don't really know how you pronounce it. And it's from Urban Outfitters. I just like hung it up on my wall. I got it for Christmas. And I don't know, I think it makes my room really cute. So I blended my concealer out. I probably put a little bit too much on today, but you know, you live and you learn. So now that I have my under eye concealer on, the next thing I'm going to be doing is taking my Urban Decay Primer Potion and just putting it all over my lids. And I've been using this stuff for literally like ever. And if you hear sort of a background noise, I just turned the AC on because it was getting really hot in my room. So yeah, I'm just going to be putting this all over my eyes. And since I didn't really say anything about this in the beginning, I just want to kind of clarify that I'm not really like, I don't consider myself a beauty guru or like makeup obsessed or anything like that. If you couldn't like tell by some of my previous videos, basically with my makeup, I kind of just like to keep it natural looking, just like to enhance natural features, you know what I mean? So I don't really do like contouring or fill in my eyebrows or anything like that. I know some people do that, like a lot of beauty gurus do that, and they look so good. It's just not personally my preference, and with makeup I just feel like do what makes you feel confident, you know? So that's just what I like to do and my personal preference, but you know, you do you. And I probably have way too much makeup though, because I used to be so obsessed with makeup. Like when I was 12 I was beyond obsessed with makeup, but now I'm definitely more clothing obsessed. It's a really bad obsession, and my closet is like overflowing because the size of my closet, it's so small. It doesn't really like add up with the size of my clothing obsession. So yes, and I just went to Hawaii. If you guys are subscribed to my vlog channel, you might have seen in my Hawaii vlogs that I did some crazy PacSun shopping. So if you haven't seen that, feel free to check it out. And yeah, I felt like doing a haul, but then again I feel like I'm doing too many hauls. So I don't know, you guys can let me know if you like a lot of hauls or if you like that I limit them. So I'm not sure about that, because also I'm going to New York City next month, and probably the shopping there is going to be like a million times crazier, and it's going to be some crazy hauling, guys. So you probably just want to wait for that. And also, if any of you guys live in New York City, please leave a comment below. and I might do a meetup, and I have to like switch hands right now because I can't really blend this out. Honestly, I feel like the #1 reason that I don't fill in my eyebrows is really just because I'm super lazy, and I think I would do really bad at it. But lately I've been wanting to fill them in, even though I don't know how, because this eyebrow lady I've been going to, like normally she does my eyebrows pretty good, but the last time I went there, for some reason she's just like, how about we like strip off half of Lexie's eyebrows? So that happened, and now they're pretty thin. I mean, I still think they have an okay, I still think they have an okay shape, but I just kind of wish they were thicker. But hopefully I can get them to grow out. And I actually have a sort of routine that I do with eyelashes and eyebrows that helps them grow like honestly 5 times faster. So I was thinking about doing like a video, how do you get like your eyebrows and eyelashes to grow longer and faster. So if you want to see a video about that, just like let me know. And I'm like getting so distracted talking to the camera that this is getting kind of messy, but you know, it's okay. I feel like this is getting a bit dried up because I've had this one primer potion for like a year, and I'm getting like parts of it in my hair. But yeah, I've had it for like a year, and it still works, but it's definitely getting to the end of its lifespan. Now I'm going to be moving on to eyeshadow, and I'm just going to use this Lorac Pro palette. And I love this palette. I've talked about it so many times, and it has like all the prettiest colors. I think it's really underrated. I know a lot of people do talk about it, but it seems like they talk a lot more about like the Naked palettes. And while I do love the Naked palettes, I find myself using this one a lot more. So I'm just going to be doing sort of like a natural glowy look with it. And I am using a brush from the Naked 3 palette, or the Naked 2 palette, because I really like the Urban Decay brushes. So I'm going to start by taking the color Light Bronze and putting it just all over my lid. And it's sort of like a light shimmery gold color. It's kind of hard to do on camera. I definitely prefer like light, more blendable gold colors rather than like a super bright harsh gold, because like I wear a lot of silver jewelry, and if I wear too much like gold with my makeup, it sort of clashes. So I think I bought it all over this eye, and then I'm just taking the same light bronze and of course putting it all over the other eye. I seriously love these chit-chat get ready with me videos. I've seen them like all over YouTube lately, and I think they're so much more interesting than just like the normal makeup videos. So if you guys prefer this kind of makeup video, you should let me know, because these are definitely a lot more fun to film and a lot more fun to upload, and I just feel like we can hang out together and do our makeup. So let me know if you did your makeup while watching this video, like what kind of makeup look you did, and maybe like what palettes you used or what mascara, I don't know, that sort of stuff. And I can like try out your makeup looks in more get ready with me videos. I don't know if I'm making any sense, I just think that would be a cool idea. Also, if you guys have any other video requests, you can let me know that too, because I want to do the videos that you want to see. A lot of people have been asking me for back to school videos lately. I refuse to upload back to school videos in July because I still have like at least a month left, and I just do not want to be reminded of how much I hate school, you know? Then I'm moving on to my crease color, and I'm going to be using the color Taupe, which is a light brown color, and just sort of blending that into my crease. And I just want to say that most days of the summer I'm not wearing any makeup. I would say that like if summer's 90 days, I would wear makeup about like 15 or 10 of them, I don't know. But if you couldn't tell, I don't really wear much makeup during the summer. And you're probably going to comment, then how come you're doing the summer makeup routine? And this is for days when I do wear makeup and I feel like putting it on, or I have a special event or something like that, then this is what I do. And also, a lot of people comment that like you look the exact same, what's the point of putting it on? I don't think I look the exact same, and I like the way that it makes me look, so that's what I'm gonna wear, you know? I feel like just let people wear what they want. And right now I'm just blending in my eyeshadow because it is so important that you blend it out. Then I'm just gonna be taking the color White. It's simply called White, and it's just a matte white eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna put that on my brow bone to sort of highlight. I don't know why I said that weird. But yeah, right there I'm just putting it, and this is like a little bit chalky for some reason, but it makes your eyebrows look a lot nicer and just makes them look more clean, even if you do have like stray hairs underneath, which is what I get when I don't get my eyebrows done for a while. So yeah, I'm just putting that there and making it look all nice. And by the way, I just wanted to mention the shirt I'm wearing in this video is from Choi's, and I will have a direct link below to it because I always get questions on what I'm wearing in videos if I don't mention it. So if you want me to like start listing like the clothes I'm wearing in every video in the description box, like even if it's not an outfit related video, then let me know and I will definitely do that. So I have that on my brow bone now, and I just have one more eyeshadow color thing to do, and it's going to be for my inner corner. So I am using the same palette, the Lorac Pro. I just switched makeup brushes. This one is by Crown Brush, and it is their crease slash shadow brush, and I'm using the shadow side, and it's just more pointed, so I feel like it makes it easier to apply into your inner corners. And I'm going to be using the color Nude, and if you've watched a lot of my previous videos, I talk about this a lot. Basically, no matter what eyeshadow I'm wearing, I will put this on my inner corner, and it's like a white shimmery shade, and it's so pretty and just makes you look a lot more awake. And by the way, if you hear squeaking, I'm like sitting on the squeaky chair. And I also wanted to thank you guys so much for all your support on my clothing line announcement, and I can't even believe it's happened. It's crazy, and I know a lot of you guys have ordered it, and also a lot of you guys have said the pricing is too expensive, but unfortunately I cannot control the pricing. That's completely decided by Real Style, and I did ask for like the 15% off coupon for you guys. So yeah, I really want to help you guys get the best price I can. I would love to lower the pricing, but unfortunately that's not up to me. But if you do want some cheap pricing, I have a Poshmark account, shameless self promo, and basically on a Poshmark I'm selling a bunch of my like old, never before worn clothes that I just like don't wear or they don't fit me anymore for pretty cheap prices. So if you want to check that out, my Poshmark is just It's Me Lexie 1, same as everything. And also if you want like updates on my life, check out my Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. I mean, why not just throw all that self promo at once? All of them are It's Me Lexie 1. Now that is it for eyeshadow. It's pretty simple. Like, I don't really do much for my eyeshadow look, but I like the way it looks. And now moving on to eyelashes, I'm just gonna first curl my eyelashes with this Sonia Kashuk eyelash curler. I'm kind of grossed out because I have never cleaned this thing. I can't believe I'm telling you guys this, but I've had this for like 3 years and I've never cleaned it because I don't know how to clean eyelash curlers, and this one's always just worked fine. So I don't even know if you're supposed to clean eyelash curlers, but if you are, I probably sound so disgusting right now. But yeah, I'm just curling my eyelashes. And I remember I used to think this was kind of scary to do, that I would like chop my eyes off somehow. But yeah, now I feel like it makes the biggest difference in how your eyelashes look. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it really does like make the biggest difference. And I really want to get eyelash extensions so I don't even have to worry about all this stuff, but my mom would never let me, so that's kind of annoying. But I talked about this on my vlog channel. If you guys have eyelash extensions, you should let me know how they are below, because I'm really interested in getting them. And if I didn't mention it, I'm putting on the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Mascara. I basically swear by this mascara. The only annoying thing is I keep getting like mascara on my eyelids, so you kind of have to wipe it off after, but I can live with that. I have one eye done now. There's some mascara on my lid that I need to wipe off later, but I'll just do that after I finish. Alright, I think we're almost done with eyelashes. So I finished with my mascara. I wiped, I think, most of the excess off, and that's like it for eyes. It's pretty simple. I don't really do eyeliner, eyebrows, any of that stuff. And now I just have to move on to lips. But first, a little bit of a story time. Yesterday I went to yoga for the first time in 2 weeks. I know 2 weeks doesn't really sound like that long, but for me it kind of is. And I was so like, I was a bit of a mess. I was kind of like flopping everywhere and my balance wasn't too great. But I think it's just because I went 2 weeks without yoga, because I like wasn't home. But I feel like yoga is kind of a non-judgmental place, and I was thinking about doing a video just talking all about like starting yoga, my experience with it, because I feel like it's something I really enjoy. But anyways, onto lips. I'm using this Norwegian Formula Neutrogena Lip Moisturizer with SPF 15 in it to sort of prime my lips for lip gloss and also just to keep them moisturized. So I'm just applying this all over. And also, a lot of people on my videos comment about my teeth. And yes, I am going to get braces. I actually went to the orthodontist and they said probably in about 6 months I'll be ready for braces, which is so exciting to me. And then the last step is my lip gloss, and almost always when I'm filming I will wear this lip gloss if I'm wearing something on my lips, and it's the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. I got this in like an Ipsy bag and then I just got addicted to it and I keep repurchasing it. So I'm just going to apply this all over, and it's just a nice sort of sheer pinky toned color. It sort of smells like chocolate, which is nice. Alright, so now my lip gloss is applied. So this is the makeup look that I will wear in the summer if I do decide to wear makeup. And I know it's not like crazy fancy or amazing or anything, but it is just what I like to put on my face, you know? And I know that like my skin is by no means perfect. I have like a lot of redness on my forehead, but I feel like when I cover it up, it just makes things like break out more. So I'm just fine with the way I am now, and this is my completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you want to see more of these like chit-chat version videos, give this one a thumbs up and let me know you liked it down below, because I enjoyed hanging out with you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed watching me do my makeup and doing this look and everything. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, and I think that's it. Bye.